Other countries it might be a little bit more difficult and harder because you're in a class system. But in America, everybody has the right to live the life they want. You could have started at the absolute bottom of the barrel. You could be, poor and grow up in, government housing, or you could be homeless altogether and living on the street. And you could become, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company someday, or you could, start a business and build it into a multi-billion-dollar empire. There's so many different things that can happen. You could even come from outside of this country, in another country, a third world country even. Get citizenship, come here, live here, go to our schools here, get an education here, and then learn and figure out how to rise up to the top and have all the beauty and the benefits of the American dream without even actually having to have been born here. So, that's really on you as the individual, what you're willing to do, how hard you're willing to work, what things you're going to try and accomplish along the way, and who you're going to connect with and network and meet to be able to achieve those goals and become the person you want to be and live the life you want to live. But that's not, it's never going to work where the communism thing works, because it hasn't worked ever in history, and it's been tried a lot. And it just doesn't work because it's not a reality, but also because it doesn't align with God. It doesn't align with, Scripture teaches us. It doesn't align with, the way that God teaches us about how he handles his people, how he handles the world, how he judges. That doesn't line up with anything, biblical, or even just in reality, where there's this utopia, because that's not reality. In fact, it's actually evil. It actually goes against God's, natural order for us. So the country's sort of being split between two identities, two cultural ways. Are we either headed towards a time where, we go back to being Christians, go back to, the American dream, the heart of this nation being, the center being God, and, families thriving again, people really having, things that we've lost along the way, honor, integrity, hard work ethic, generosity, helping others, being charitable, not just, sending out checks to, the local, whatever, but actually going and being involved and helping people and getting involved in the community.